Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 12. Are you the king of humans? Jinwoo vs. Beru finally happened in the anime. If you've been watching my videos all along, you probably already know how I feel. I've since toned the Jinwoo hate train down and we operating strictly on a wait and see tactic because, yeah, not like hate. I just always crack jokes in hopes of Jinwoo one day finding an actual opponent. Lower your pitchforks, I know Beru was tough. I know this. I just don't get the idea of actually power scaling an enemy that far ahead of every other character in the show. A literal group of all S-rank hunters wiped out in seconds, painting him to be the destruction of mankind over like 3 episodes, all to ultimately be running, kicking, screaming, crawling, begging for his life at the hands of Jinwoo at the end of the exact same episode that they made their first encounter. I'm getting ahead of myself because I really want to give my honest opinion. So what we'll do in this video, I'll recap the episode, give my little funny commentary and all that first. Then I'll give an in-depth review right after, so stick around. I don't want to roll all the clips from the episode and not be actually talking about it when they're first shown, so bear with me. As always, thank you all for the support. Thank y'all for watching, whether you're a returning viewer or new. Hopefully you'll get to be a regular around here. Be sure to leave a like, leave a cool comment for your boy down below. If this episode didn't get you talking, I don't know what will. So comment section always open. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, which you should be. Also, turn the post notifications on so you don't miss these content drops. Now, this is what we've all been waiting for. Solo Leveling Season 2 Episode 12 picked up right on the same clip they left us hanging on a week ago. They pretty much mastered their stuff at this point. Like whatever happens in the episode doesn't compare to the cliffhanger part. Like we just watched him throw down with Beru, but the race against time to save Cha is the peak of interest. Solo Leveling is, man, clap it up for them. Anyways, the episode starts, Jinwoo finally showed up, the coolest person on the planet. If you don't know by now, he gonna wait till there's literally no other option for your survival. Then he gonna show up like, y'all good? Y'all straight? I'll take it from here. That dude, man. You'll see my progression on him as we move throughout this video. Jinwoo shows up. Of course, he brought the gang with him. Egress, Tank, Iron. I see Flame shooting. I say, oh yeah, I forgot he had the mages. Camera flip, man, that's Tusk. I forgot about my dog. I ain't seen him in a minute. Beck say, where they come from? Jinwoo come walking past them all cool and slow. Where the hell he come from? Then you get that still image with Jinwoo and all his soldiers standing there ready for war. And I'll be damned if that ain't the coldest pick of the series right there. Album cover for sure. All this going down and the camera feed is cut out. The A-rank reporter guy, his cam stops working, so everybody going into a panicked uproar. We in the social media age. We need that news quick, fast, instant, right now. Everybody wants to know what's happening to the S-ranks on the island. They calling the station, threatening them. What the news at? Get the video back up or else. Man, we trying. You think we don't want to see this shit too? Who is that? Hang the phone up. Now somebody please enlighten me. Please. I'm saying please. What is the skill that Iron used? Were the ants not already focused on them? Was it some kind of rage inducer? Like their eyes started glowing red? He didn't just do this battle cry thing because Jinwoo called his name, which made him do it, so I was confused by that for a little. Commence the Shadow Army against Ant Army battle. You know Egress and his squad ain't come all this way to play around. I mean, they instant travel, but you know what I mean. Necromanced army putting in work. Perfect time for Jinwoo to get everyone healed up. Potions, sensu beans. It's kind of like Beru didn't just almost kill their ass. Healed everyone up. The biggest slap, the Byung-gu face. He died. He didn't have to be there. He didn't want to be there. Well, almost everyone. Of course it would be Cha, the one that have complications with the healing potion. And I'm thinking to myself, all he did was slap her, man. What? I must have missed something. Did I miss anything? He smacked her into the rock, right? And that was it? Say she too badly hurt. She must have got some other stuff going on. Flipping through scenes, Chairman go, damn, I wish I was out there on their front line. Jenna beating the TV down, mad because the signal went out. Japanese leader getting the intel that, like I said last video, Goto is indeed presumed dead. Told y'all, as soon as Goto's sword broke, he was dead. I thought they would have led the show with that so I could have had my time prediction right, but either way, Goto, dead. His head, gone. My mind, blown. This too much. I thought he was one of the strongest outside of Jinwoo. Guess not. Jinwoo says he's about to ramp up the efforts to get them out of there and past those ants. He then asks them to keep what they're about to see to themselves, and I'm like, bruh, doesn't everybody know your secret by now? He been telling people to keep quiet for forever. The hunters from the Bark of Snow already seen it. The hunters from the Red High Orc dungeon seen it. You already showcased it to Choi, Beck, and the chairman when you got reassessed. They put you on the news and broadcasted you as the newest S rank. What you hiding? Who you hiding from? So at that moment, I'm thinking maybe he finna try the necromancy rise technique on these ants, and that's what he's afraid of them seeing. Cause yeah, they know he can summon an army, but they don't know how he got them, question mark. But it ain't no need, baby. The man right, chill. Big B in the building, watch out. What's all this commotion in here? They ain't dead yet? I gotta do everything. Turns out, the motherfucker I was smelling outside wasn't the one. Then my antennas went off back here. I'm guessing it's cause you pulled up. Step forth and claim your prize. And all you can eat, all expense paid. One once in a lifetime ass whooping. Here come the standoff. The rest of the S-rank gang think he out his mind stepping to the Ant King like that after what they just been through. Jinwoo like, well, would you look at that? Just when I thought I seen it all. A talking bug. The you say to me? Wow, whoop your ass. Listen, man, you still just a bug. Scenes flip, guess what? Camera back working, broadcast is back up. The people can now see the live feed of Jinwoo confronting Beru. Chairman go, hell yeah, he made it. That's what I'm talking about. Dude in the back. But how did he get don't worry about all that. Just appreciate greatness. And why everybody be stealing off Jinwoo before he ready? They just like me for real. Can't stand him. Beru done had enough. Why you looking at me like that? What you want to do? And let that be a lesson. What? What? I'm sick of it already. Caught Beru off guard because he ate that punch like a midday snack. Why is it that this ant rip heads off, cut body parts off, move with blinding light speed, punch holes and shit, but Jinwoo didn't even move, didn't flinch, not even a scratch, just a teeny tiny mark on his face. And I know it's just one punch, but I'm like, I know they just didn't aura farm and ego stroke that fast, right? Right? Jinwoo used that, what that was, God's hand? Hold him down and don't flinch. Ours? Them boys in there having a slap competition. You know how the two best heavyweight wrestlers will be in the middle of the ring going blow for blow while the crowd reacts to every hit? That's what it was. Jinwoo just in there teeing off on Beru. Then it happened. Oh yeah. Adversity struck. What happened was he punched Beru one of those times and what seemed to be his tongue came lashing out at Jinwoo and was able to graze his face. It soon turned deadly because Beru described what he hit Jinwoo with as an amplified mixture of toxins from all the marine life in the area, and that caused Jinwoo to be unable to move. Shit lasted 5 seconds. Even at his lowest, he's still gonna whoop your ass. System pop up talking about detoxing complete. I'm so sick of whatever game he playing, I need that in my life. That plot armor go crazy. Harmful substance has been detected. Let me go ahead and clean that up for you. One look at Chai and Jinwoo said it's now or never. Beru like the poison ineffective. If I hit him, he just gonna hit me back harder. It. What's up? He turned in a damn perfect sale up there. An ant masterpiece. Then the real fighting began. Combat started at 1553. Just want to document that real quick. Aside from all the nonsense, the fighting sequences were beautiful. Like they didn't skimp you on the action. It was some fast-paced, intensified get down going on. They going band for band in that bit. M for M. Motherfuckers had me fooled for a minute. And did Beru get that ice ability from the Japanese S-rank he killed? I'm just noticing that on second watch. The whole fight, Beru sitting there admiring Jinwoo in his head. I'm like, what the hell? He fast just like me and keep getting faster. How is this possible? The fight was immaculate. Literal laser show. This what pissed me off. Right on time. Beru is about to inject his claws into Jinwoo's eye socket, like 2 centimeters out, and the system pops up. This man got a power-up notification as he was about to get done in. It said Fatal Strike has upgraded to his ultimate version, Mutilation. You know he pressed that button so quick, the fastest damn okay except you ever did in a video game. He ain't even read it. Yeah, give it up. So essentially, that fight was over at 1740. That's when Beru's character broke. I don't care how long he stayed alive after that, which wasn't long. The great Jinwoo got rid of Beru in under 2 minutes. Beru shot out of a cannon. The fuck was that? So man, I've just accepted it. He can't. He's incapable of taking even the slightest L. Morally, physically, like, bruh, I thought, boy, was I wrong. This man, Jinwoo, is the greatest to ever do it, huh? Had Beru running for his life. Like, dog. That's a complete 180 from the direction I thought this stuff was going. I'm talking about running. Everywhere he turned, Jinwoo was there. And he was ready to go the opposite way. That ain't the Ant King. That ain't the same Ant King from last episode. That is not the same thing from last episode. At least go down swinging. Prideful. I don't know what that was. He then let out that cry for help like the Queen Ant did. It's too late, buddy. Jinwoo smirked and said, go. He's just the coolest to ever do it, I guess. That Shadow Army ripped through them ants like a wet paper towel. Kaiser even came out to play. Tusk blew a hole out the side of the mountainous dungeon and I'm just like, this dude playing with house money. He can't lose. One more mutilation move and Beru was deceased. Went out sad. Jinwoo leveled up 10 times just now. The rest of the ants looking at all that go down, seen Beru die and said, well, ain't no sense in us staying here. Where y'all wanna go eat at? I heard that Mexican place just opened up downtown. Y'all got that one? It's still long live the queen, Attention immediately turns towards Cha. That girl over there looking like a corpse. Then Jinwoo talking about her aura fading. Hell, give her some of yours. You got all of it. You can spare some. He trying everything. Elixir of life didn't even work on her. Said her condition not covered by the drug. I thought that was supposed to be the universal band-aid. The hell she got going on? Seriously. Said the elixir was our last hope, and it didn't didn't work, so what now? Dog, I let out the biggest WTF I think I ever did when the episode cut at the end. Another damn, the name of the game is cliffhanger. If you ain't cliffhanging, you ain't serious about your craft. Next episode's title is On to the Next Target. I've gave up hope for any damn target there might be out there in their universe. I mean, just hide. Stop doing bad stuff. If you see Jinwoo coming, go the other way. Matter of fact, going the other way didn't even work just now. Once he on your ass, he stuck there. Like I have no words left. I was rooting for Beru like he was the good guy. I just wanted to see a good fight, I guess. One that lasted more than 1 minute. I guess they delivered there. Shit lasted 2 minutes. Nah, but for real though, Jinwoo the GOAT. It's just what it is. It is what it is. Question is now, what he finna do to save Cha? Cause the way he turned around with that look in his eyes, you better get up out the way. He need whatever he looking for. He need all that. I don't know what his next option is. Elixir of Life didn't work. That's a shocker. Shadow Exchange cooldown hasn't ran down yet. No matter how fast he move on that battlefield, he is not Sonic the Hedgehog or Barry Allen, aka the Flash. So he ain't carrying her across the world in 25 seconds. So he either finna let her die and say arise, or he finna have that Shadow Army build a hospital right there where they at. It's just, he running out of options. He for sure running out of options. Go check Beru body, see if he got some magical enchantment or something. Let her drink his blood. She turned to the Queen Ant 2.0 or something. I don't know. We gonna see. Now, let me go on my rant review like I promised. I don't hate solo leveling. I love solo leveling. I feel like I always gotta throw that in there because somebody gonna come along and be like, man, you just hating. Hell, it might be the anime of the year when it's all said and done with all the hype. I just feel like, what's the point? You literally just introducing extremely powerful enemies to be destroyed by the protagonist in 2 claps and a Ric Flair. Woo! 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 And I know you'll say it's literally the show, it's a game, it's the system, he's meant to blah blah blah. Mine were readers and all. Maybe they got the scoop already, but I'm just stuck like, damn, there's literally no rivals to him. I'm thinking about all the anime I've watched in my life, all the Dragon Balls, Naruto's, Demon Slayers of the world, any damn shonen. Like I've never seen any main character be this OP. Who are the true enemies? Who's pulling the strings? None of the Korean or Japanese S ranks compare. They all look at him like a god. In all. Last time we seen an outmatched Jinwoo was literally episode 1 when he died in that dungeon before his reawakening. It was up ever since then. I knew once he went in there and beat that serpent boss in that dungeon by himself, I said, yeah, this shit over with. I ain't like how that went down. My people be laughing at me. I've been hating on Jinwoo since day 1. And even my cousin had been saying I'm just hating for the whole show. He even called me after watching this episode, watching Jinwoo beat Beru down, and was like, man, don't get me wrong, I mess with it. But Jinwoo ain't had no hiccup or dealt with no resistance in anything in the show yet. We were on FaceTime. I looked at him and was like, that's what I was telling you before. So I guess that opened some eyes for a lot of people. Other things like, who are these mystery S-rank hunters in the background? Mainly the American. If I'm not mistaken, the Japanese didn't send every S-rank they had, so maybe we see someone else in the future. I just didn't like the fact that Beru was so powerful that he made every S-rank there look like E-ranks. The main S-ranks too, like, where do they go from there? Technically speaking, they can't get stronger like Jinwoo can when the system allows him to keep leveling up. Is there anybody else a part of this system? Like his dad maybe? Because next episode's title saying on to the next target, are you saying the opponents get stronger? Because if they do, you might as well cut every other hunter out of the show at this point. If it goes past Beru, then there's no need. No chance for any other hunter not named Jinwoo. I'd say at the end of the day, I love the show, don't get me wrong. I just know that I'm not alone in thinking with his progression that things are going way too easy for him and he's not been met with resistance yet. That toxin cut to the face lasting all of about 5 seconds was a prime example. If he has, it hasn't gone over into the next episode. I don't want to hear nothing about no manhwa. I don't care if the Korean comic fight lasted for 527 pages. His path to victory in the anime is 2 minutes. He went through the whole season collecting a shadow army. And let me say this, I won't be surprised if Beru ends up in it. Didn't even need him against the quote unquote strongest opponent he's faced. But I guess that's kind of what I was looking for. A one-on-one bout, him alone versus someone. I'm thinking about the Byron fight, and Byron exhausted everything Jinwoo had, army and all. There's 2 fights he should have lost for sure. You can count Beru if you want, but the Eagers fight, faced with death, he got out of that because the system said he hasn't completed his daily workout or something. So they teleported him literally from his death to like a penalty area, letting him go level up. Everybody else was a cakewalk. The Red Orcs, I thought they were gonna do something. No chance. The other fight he should have lost was the Byron fight. Faced with death again, can't move, about to be wiped out. Esso the Demon Girl girl throws her paperclip ass sword and hits Byron, taking his eyes off Jinwoo for a millisecond was all that was needed. Like Jinwoo lost the fight and the only thing that saved him was a 1-second distraction. She threw a balled up piece of paper at Byron and the rest was history. Also, go check that video out on my channel. I feel like YouTube hold me on that one. That one definitely had a shadow ban compared to all my other videos. They probably thought it was spam or something because I had to keep uploading it for copyright. It's the Byron fight on my channel. I didn't get justice for that one. Anyways, I know I'm missing something in my rant. I know I am. I feel like maybe I can make a season 2 review when it's officially wrapped up, so I'll just cut this video here solo leveling cliffhanger style. The Beru fight was great. Did I feel like he got hold? Yes. Can I do anything about it? No. Is the next thing Jinwoo faces going to get destroyed more than likely? Yes. Is he going to be able to save Elegant Chai in time? Of course he is. He had a checklist of all his options to save her and marked off all of them with no success. But it's just something about that look in his eyes when he turned around made me think he finna pull somebody's ass. So if you're worried about Chai, don't be. It's covered. Seems to be the season finale we running up on. It'll probably go off like Kaiju number 8, introducing a new Kaiju or something in the last 10 seconds, then saying see y'all in about 2 years. Whatever they do, I know it's gonna be awesome. They keep outdoing themselves and topping whatever they did previous. So regardless of what, I'm sure we'll all enjoy it really. They stay cooking. But yeah, that episode is going to be on to the next target, so on to the next one we go. Thank y'all for stopping by and watching as always. Hope y'all enjoyed the content. If you made it this far in the video, I love you. Olive juice, you too. Nothing more rewarding to me than seeing someone comment on something that I said like in the last minute of the video. That let me know that you were locked in from start to finish, and I appreciate it. I really do. And I'm gonna also buy you a car when we make it big. Holla! What do I say? Time taking 24 hours in a day. I know I deserve it.